Hey, what's up? It's Hobart. Welcome to Android University, and wanted to show you the latest from SynergyRom. That's build number 77, which is actually a rebase back to what build number 73 was based off of, I believe the G1. The reason for that is, one, no ability to have custom kernels. We don't have the source code for the HD or the newest one, which I think is HE, or I believe even G7. So as far as kernels are concerned, we have to stay on the stock kernel if we're going to be on any basebands higher than that. Plus, there were some other bugs as well. So Eschelon decided to move it back to the base of release number 73, which would then fix some bugs, fix the Play Store, and then he could work on fixing some other bugs, which he did as well. And that's where we are right now, build number 77. So let's go into the About Phone, or About Device section. We'll see where I'm Android 4.0.4, Ice Cream Sandwich. My phone on the VRL HD version. But like I said, the baseband is not the HD baseband. We're on Ziggy's kernel. It's a custom kernel. Once again, that's one of the reasons why is that we're able to now use custom kernels. We were not with release 74 or 75 or even 76. And so we're back to being able to use custom kernels once again. We're on build number 77, as you see down here, SynergyRom Nightly. It looks just like a SynergyRom. The color's there in the settings menu, unlike Beans' ROM, where he actually takes the color out, makes it look a little bit more AOSP. But this is TouchWiz all the way. So you've already seen the settings menu, nothing special there. If you do the pull-down notification bar, you see there are some customizations and some theming there. We do have the Wi-Fi data, Bluetooth, GPS, torch, hotspot, your brightness toggles, airplane, all that kind of stuff. And they are themed, and they do look a little bit different than stock, obviously. One thing I really do like is having that brightness bar there. Being able to control the brightness on the fly is definitely one of my favorite things. When I don't have it on, like, say, clean ROM or a stock ROM, I kind of miss it, having to go into settings and change my brightness. So Wi-Fi works. 4G works. My data is working fine. There's no problems with that at all. And I did go over to Tapatalk and check in the forum to see what some people were reporting. So far, there was some people saying that there was some GPS bugs back. I don't have any problems with GPS. Mine loaded up right away. I'm inside right now. As you can see, I'm up to 10 out of 19 within a matter of seconds here. So GPS bug, as far as my device is concerned, probably not a problem for most of us is what I'm seeing. So if you didn't wipe or you dirty flash, that could be a problem. But it's working for me fine right here. Another thing I did see was that people were saying you couldn't copy and paste in text messages. I was just actually doing this a few minutes ago. I actually copied hi. If I hit paste, you can see it paste hi again and paste hi again. So there's no problems with copying and pasting into the text messaging. That's working fine. Those are really the only two problems I've seen people have so far. And then people, of course, are saying that they're not having that problem. So it might be device specific. Now, when it comes to Google Now, I did click on it, and when I first flashed the ROM, and it did kind of show up and walk me through the beginning processes, but it is not really showing my cards. It does here and there. So I'm not sure about Google Now, and if it 100% works. I do have that M7 zip that I want to flash and see if that fixes things, but it is force closing on me, and it's not really helping me out. So Google Now might be kind of iffy on build number 77. If you're liking my time and weather widgets, I know there's a lot of people using that one clock widget app or something that's got that Motorola-like widget in it. This one's actually something different that I found. It is called the Rings Digital Weather Clock, and if you haven't used this one yet, I like this one a lot better than the other one. It does let you choose the different colors for your numbers and your different rings, which is pretty customizable. The color of the rings, you got your alarm in there, you got a weather forecast, your battery percentage. So that's what I got, is the widget that is called the Rings Digital Weather Clock, and that's what I'm working with here. Now, let's go on into the system tuner, and we'll check the CPU here. You can see we are on Ziggy's kernel, and it is overclockable up to 1.9 gigahertz. So if you wanted to, you can overclock it up to 1.9 gigahertz. I leave mine at 1.5, sometimes up to 1.67. But again, I don't feel the need to overclock. It's still pretty smooth as it is. Now, one of the benefits of keeping it at 1.5 rather than 1.9 is the battery life, of course. This morning when I flashed this, I was only able to charge it up to 96%. So from 96% to 79%, 86, 96, we're at about what? 17% I've lost in the last 5 hours and 30 minutes. So definitely good on battery life. And I have been using my phone. I have been going to Tapatalk. I have been, checking the weather and stuff like that. So it hasn't just been sitting there. So battery life is looking pretty good so far. Don't forget to unlock your bootloader with the Easy Unlock app. What else did I want to show you here? You got all your widgets. So I'm using the alarm clock widgets. You got all your widgets here that come with the TouchWiz ROM, so all your favorite widgets will be in there as well. Your app drawer, definitely nice and smooth. If it blurs the camera there, then it's definitely nice and smooth and quick. So no problems at all with that. And of course, if you don't know, you can always go into your settings. You can go down to developer options, and if you want it a little bit quicker, you can change your window animation and transition animation to 0.5 rather than 1, and that's what it comes on stock. So everything's looking good, man. Motion, I got the motion sensors. That's one thing I've been playing with a lot lately. All the motion sensors work. Screenshot works. There's no problems with it whatsoever. The camera works great. I was actually recording some video earlier this morning, and there's no problems with that whatsoever. The camera's also working great. And you get all your favorite TouchWiz burst shots and HDR shots and cartoon shots and everything. Really love the TouchWiz cameras. So camera's working great. Wi-Fi works great. Copy and paste into messaging works great. GPS works great, at least for me. I can download from the Google Play Store now. I still have not uploaded my Easy Unlock from that version 1.2, so that's the only update that I have. But Google Play Store works fine now, so that bug is definitely gone from build number 74 and 5 and build number 76. So no problems. Everything's looking good. You get all your different Samsung apps from Keys Air, All Share Play, Media Hub, S-Memo, S-Suggest, S-Voice. So those are all in there if you play with those. I love the calendar widget that comes with TouchWiz. It's definitely one of my favorites. But that's what my phone looks like. And like I said, it's running great. It is definitely back to normal once again. Great job, Eschelon, on the new build number 77. Don't forget to check out some of my other ROM reviews over on my YouTube page, Android University, all one word, at youtube.com. I've reviewed a bunch of different ones, so if there's anything you haven't flashed yet and you want to kind of check it out before you flash it, definitely go check out my videos. Give me a thumbs up, a thanks, a comment. It helps out more than you know, all right? Well, hey, enjoy it, flash it, have a good time with it. It's build number 77 from Eschelon. This is the SynergyRom for the Samsung Galaxy S3 on Verizon. Have a great day. See ya.